after he had 24 against New Jersey on Tuesday. He had 10 early points, got into foul trouble, went to the bench in the third quarter, never returned. That's because it was Darren Collison and Danny Granger that combined for 28 of 31 third quarter points. Then last night, it's the Paul George show, 7 of 11. Here's George again.
But I tell you what I still like, and I said it last
Foul trouble when these teams played here in Indianapolis. That's a right-hand hook, and it's rebounded by Howard.
I'm telling you, he got a forearm, too. I mean, a big-time forearm. Roy did.
That's that deep post position.
Well, most centers can get that if you can get it to them in transition. They can get it right.
David West had 20 points last night. Takes Ryan Anderson inside.
Without that next foul, because if you don't, Dwight Howard, we talked about it. You see he's left-handed. He comes over and gets the block, and then he gets out in front. And that's not all Roy's fault, because Darren Collison, as you see there, when you see that, so he cannot beat your center to the front of the rim.
Leading vote getter for the All-Star festivities. 18 double-doubles this year for Dwight Howard. He and Kevin Love running neck and neck.
You know how many 30-20 games?
Both year out of DePaul. Now David West clearing some space and does not get the roll. Halfway through the first quarter, Duhan to a cutting Jason Richardson, and Dwight Howard throws it through. That's not really even a dunk. That's just, you're so far up. He had 8 points last night, a season high.
Oh, this allows him to be one-on-one. They move that ball 3 times, side to side to side. And when they do that, that allows Howard.
On Sunday, February 26th. Hibbert is back in, and Dwight Howard scores, and Paul George got him on the arm.
Yeah, that's a real cheap foul by Paul George. I mean, that's his second foul, and it's not one you need to get. If you're going to foul him, foul him. Don't do this without any real intent. I know they're looking a little bit. Yeah, that's really kind of a halfway foul, and I say that very kindly to Paul George. If you're going to foul him, hack him.
Yeah, try to knock those tree trunk arms away, and now Dwight looking for more.
Oh, they gave him a foul anyway? Roy backed away from him.
And that's the Magic first half lead.
Bennett, Paul George is the highest, but I would suspect, believe it or not, your 2 front court players are your next 2 players, and that would be Roy Hibbert and David West.
Howard turns and got it. 6 first half points for Hibbert. In the post is Dwight.
What they'll do is they'll make this hard on Danny, because what they normally do is cut through the guy that makes the pass. Oh, no. Let him turn the corner. That's what he's going to get. If they turn the corner, that's when you put so much pressure on the defense. So the helper's got to find a way not to let. Remember I talked about Darren Collison turning the corner on a pick and roll? See, he's turned the corner, and now Roy Hibbert has no choice but to come and help, and Granger just got there late.
Foul is on Paul George. That's his third. 41-39 Magic back in front. We're underway in the third quarter. And the fourth. Howard with a hook.
Boy, he is a low tonight. It's a good timeout, because I'm telling you, he is a low tonight. He's getting where he wants to go, trying to figure out a way to pick the energy up.
12th 20-point game of the year for Dwight Howard, who averages 20 points and 15 rebounds. Quick start by the Magic. They're up 8. Hibbert's jump shot had nothing on it.
No lift.
Pacers had missed 9 straight from 3-point range. Dwight Howard gets 2 more.
Right at the rim.
With a 9-point lead after 3 quarters. The Pacers have it. That's a deficit heading to the 4th quarter. They'll not against Indiana, so the Magic in the penalty the rest of the way.
Oh, got him inside. They run that screen down with Anderson coming up to the top, and when he does that, the screen is already set at almost at the basket. And that's it. So you can't help. You see how far he is? See, he's inside the restricted area when he catches the ball. Because that's where he set the screen, and Almerson tries to foul him, but you can see just going up with all of that strength is hard to keep.
Howard will try to change that. He's got 25 points. And and has hit some big free throws tonight.
Pardon me. If he hits free throws, they're big because he normally doesn't hit free throws.
He shot an NBA record 39 at Golden State when he had 45 points. He hit 21 of those.
I mean, he's shot more than some teams. I mean, he just gets that many foul shots. I mean, he averages almost 9 a game.
Allison the catch into Hibbert, where he just has had nothing tonight. He does have 10